How's it going, Sagittarius? It's Robin here with Ariesfire Tarot. Guys, what's up and welcome to the channel. So it's time for Wealth and Abundance reads, and this is going to be for August 2020 or whenever you happen to find the video. So for the Wealth and Abundance, I'm doing a Law of Attraction spread, so this should really help to look at any sort of tweaks that you can do in your manifestation routine to help things come in for you a little bit better. And I will be using the Good Tarot to do this read for you. And I was guided by Spirit to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that, guys. I really hope that you enjoy the reading, but do keep in mind it's general. So, you know, you could pick up one or two things that resonate, or the entire video could resonate, but definitely let me know down below in the comments what you think of the read. And I do like to jump in, guys, if you're a first timer. I keep the chatter to a minimum so we can just really focus on the cards for you. And the first card is going to look at the vibration that you are emitting, which is incredibly important when it comes to manifesting your desires. So I feel like that's good. And we'll have a card here, the first one. Ooh, very nice. So you have the King of Air here, who is this no mess. You know, he is like, I'm on top of this right now. A period of your life where sort of the fluff is falling away and you're really focused on your goals and just looking at the reality of what is going on to your life and being able to slice off things that no longer apply to you at this point in your life. So amazing card to start your Wealth and Abundance reading off with. So let's look at something that you need to be a little bit more open to receiving. So we have the Four of Air here. So really interesting card, because this is being able to give yourself the rest to listen to messages and just rest in general. You know, because there's definite clues coming in from the universe with the energy of the King of Air that can point you in even a more sharper, defined direction. However, are you giving yourself enough downtime to do that with the Four of Air, which is the Four of Swords? And this is like somebody's got something to say to you here, you know, and probably one of your angelic guides. I'm getting the sense that you're missing it, though. So if you're not a meditator, or maybe you don't care for meditating, like the next time you do something, like let's say if you're somebody that likes to take bubble baths, but you like to listen to music in the background, or you do yoga, try to cut out the additional layer of information, such as like the television or music, so that these messages can come flowing into you a little bit better. Yeah, there's an undertone of too much noise going on for you to be able to receive messages. And the King of Air, he's like, come on already. He wants to go somewhere, and I just dumped cards on the floor, so I'm going to go on a pause. Hold on. So I dropped two cards, and I'm going to keep them, but definitely the King of Air wants to take you to the next level. And he wants you to cut something out of your life that could be a distraction. So very interesting. So if you cut this distraction and take more time to listen, what will come in when you are more open to this? Oh, fascinating. So the card I have here is Temptation. It seems like you guys don't need any more temptation. So I've got the guidebook here. So let's have a little look at what this says for the Temptation card. Attachment. The material world is my playground. Hold on. The material world is my playground, but I need to be careful not to be attached to outcomes. This is a warning to me to watch for excess and to know what is not healthy for me. When this card shows up, it's a sign that I am focused on the material realm and need to be aware of any excess or addictive behavior, my own or that of others. So definitely messages coming in to what you can cut out. that is hindering your progress. Fascinating. And that's what the King of Air wants to do for you. He wants to cut that stuff out. But you could be misinterpreting things, and it could be the value of somebody else coming in and saying, oh, it's okay if you do this, and you know, you should try this and you should try that. But it's definitely time to cut out the noise, whether it belongs to you or someone else. This is really fascinating, and let me know if that makes sense to you guys, because it could be definitely an outside influence that doesn't have your own best interests at heart, and they might want a partner in crime that's kind of taking you down the wrong road or taking you away from your own purpose. So let's see the card to represent the next step to take, and this is the Leap of Faith card. Ace of Water. You're really being invited to follow your own heart here, not somebody else's. You know, not just sort of going with someone else's flow. I'm seeing here a real need to separate yourself out from the herd and differentiate yourself so you can rise to the top of your game. I'm seeing somebody slowing you down. And this can be an influence from your past that continues to exert itself into your current reality. Definitely something needs to happen here, you guys, but sometimes I'm seeing here that the voices that you're listening to belong to other people and not yourself. And you know, sometimes people, and this card, the Temptation card, was talking about addiction. You know, so it could be somebody else's addiction enforcing itself over your life, and there's something you need to tune out of and just separate yourself out and allow the King of Air to come in, and it could feel a little bit ruthless for you guys, but this is going to definitely be towards your own higher timeline of wealth and abundance. So let's see how you can manifest more successfully. You've got the Two of Fire, guys. So there's definitely a crossroads happening here for you to be able to define the needs and wants of your own spirit as opposed to what other people want you to do or joining in. Clearly establishing boundaries with other people. Possibly the way that you were brought up. Really, kind of a foggy message I'm getting here, which indicates to me that you guys are getting foggy messages. You could even be repelling messages from other people because you don't want to hear it. Okay, let's see a message from higher self and source here for you guys. So you have the Five of Fire. So I do see something incredibly tricky going on in your life right now, and you're not sure how to handle it. So you're going to be given an opportunity of divine and perfect timing to exert your own power, especially if this is somebody really close to you with a really strong influence, like a lifelong friend, or it could be for some of you a partner, your parents, it could be, you know, a work environment. And things have been structured for other people's success. But you're going to have some sort of epiphany when it comes to leading your own lifestyle, because I think many of you are wondering, when is your opportunity? Where is your time to shine? When is your ship going to come in? And it's going to come in when you stop allowing other people to interfere what you perceive to be your own best interests. But you're going to have to really work at this, you guys, to push your own agenda and to separate yourself out from somebody that they might just be using you in the sense of somebody to be there to share in something that is a negative lifestyle. And let me know if that makes any sense, you guys, you know, and you could be spectating something without saying anything, and it might be time for you to make a full retreat or separate yourself from somebody or eliminate part of you that is no longer serving you. So really pay attention to what's going on in your head and follow those clues. And again, the temptation to follow other people especially if you're very vulnerable or young and just sort of developing a lifestyle. You have to make really smart choices, you guys, you know, just so you can excel in your own right and not just sort of be on somebody else's periphery, because I'm seeing that for some people you could be easily replaced, you know. I'm sorry if that's hard to hear, but it's like some people just want to have somebody along for the ride and they don't care who is in the passenger seat. So let me pull a romance angel oracle card here for you. So this is true love, and this is the romance of a lifetime. So this is really interesting. So you do have some big opportunities coming in here, but this noise has to stop first. This like being led into another temptation or following somebody else's dream. Like this, you have to really be so much in love with what you are doing that other people's influence can no longer touch you. You have a very clear path, but other people are bringing their muddy feet into it. So do whatever you can to minimize what you're doing to get in your own way. Or if other people are coming in and saying, oh, you know, you don't need to meditate today, like let's go out shopping or something. I'm seeing a destructive influence in your life and you're probably already aware of it, but you don't know how to break free. So put yourself first. Be your own highest, I'm getting the word project, you know, be your own true love. Like really focus on what is going to make your future self happy and start taking steps to get there. And if people need to be eliminated from your life because they're holding you back, this is the time where you should be doing it, because the King of Air, he doesn't want any more of this nonsense, because he's probably been sitting back and going, Sagittarius, you know, you have a way better life to live. And if you're single, you could really, really meet that person once you start sort of operating on a more holistic, heart-based way. And I really see that you guys have tried to do this in the past with a certain individual, and maybe it didn't work, but it's time to try again, you know, so that the universe can come in and help you out to get you to where you want to be. I see a little bit of a struggle here for you guys, but it's going to be well worth the struggle. So interesting reading. This is one of those readings where I could keep pulling cards and keep pulling cards, but this is a general reading. So I'll let you guys think about it and like really do your own thinking and separate yourself from the herd so that you can become that natural leader and then access that high level of abundance that's just waiting for you to find it. But a little bit of self-sacrifice, and you might have to sacrifice people that you think are your friends, but they're kind of not really. So interesting, guys. So good luck with all of that, and I hope that you do hit the jackpot this month. So do take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Bye.